with our dear friend Mark Kielberger and some of the amazing staff at Free the Children. We played Free the Children's West Fest event in Vancouver, where we were given $50 raised by Maple Ridge Secondary School to take to Africa to buy a goat for a family and a community in need. That's right. Represent Hedley, the goat herders. We went on this mission to Africa to buy a goat for a family that would produce milk, so that the family could sell the milk and in turn send their kids through school. Now we got to go and witness firsthand some of the schools that Free the Children was helping build, as well as learn about how we could become an even bigger part of this movement. And boy, did we learn. Now, I knew that traveling across the world meant I'd probably have to shut my cell phone off for a while, and I'm kind of cool with that. I like that idea of sort of shutting myself out from society, but no 7-Eleven for like 3,000 miles? That's just a bit of a shock. In all honesty though, the entire trip was about a culture shock. I can remember this one afternoon, driving down a bumpy dirt road, looking out over the countryside, thinking to myself, wow, these Maasai people sure are clean. I mean, there wasn't even a speck of litter on the ground. And that's when it hit me. There are no 7-Elevens. And even if there was, these people are so poor that they could not even afford the candy bar wrappers to leave lying around on the ground. All of a sudden, the situation became a lot more real to me than I had thought it to be. Eventually, that bumpy road led us to the home of a young woman named Anna, and there I got to hold her beautiful little baby in my arms, and right there I realized that I was looking down at the reality of life on the Maasai Mara. Now, I've heard all the statistics about HIV and AIDS, clean water, education, and how it affects countless families around the world, just like my own. But for the first time, that reality was really starting to set in. I mean, I wasn't just watching the commercial on television anymore. This was right here in my arms. Real life. Real time. And I know we're all guilty of it. I mean, it's so easy to get distracted by things like the internet and YouTubes and Twitter and boys and girls and the Canucks. Okay, the Maple Leafs. But the reality of it is, you guys, that there are kids all over the world, just like that little baby I was holding in my arms, that are dying, even right now. But today isn't about getting all down, dark, sad, and depressed about all of that, but about what Free the Children and me and all of you are doing to make a difference. In these communities, guys, and there is so much more that we can be doing. It's your choice. And I know that it's easy to not pay attention. I mean, we're so desensitized by everything that goes on in our culture, but I'm here to tell you guys today that it's real and it's happening. Now again, I'm not here to talk about how sad and depressing this all is, but about how Free the Children is making a difference all over the world. Since becoming involved with Free the Children, I've noticed some major changes in the way that I think and see a changing world. I mean, now I understand that what makes me happy and fulfilled is buying a goat for a family and a community in need. For the first time in my life, I was doing something to help somebody else around the world. I was giving back, and I was making a difference, and it was making a difference. We have a purpose that cannot be ignored, you guys. My life was impacted by some of the things that I saw, and now, as a result, I've made some real changes in my life. There's a new, different awareness and understanding that I never experienced before, not just for myself, but for us as a band. Now, when I'm at home, I turn lights off when I'm not using them. We invite kids from Free the Children groups to come to our shows and spread the word, and when I'm brushing my teeth, I use a lot less water. And, honestly, if it's yellow, let it mellow, and if it's brown, push it down. Right? Simple. But seriously, there are a lot of simple things that we can all do to make a difference right here from our own home that affect the changing world. And you can all affect that change. And you can start now. And hey, let's be honest, we're all really lucky to live in a country like Canada, here in North America. I realize, you guys, what's most important for me is to take some action for myself. Start thinking of ways that I can give back and make some real and positive changes in my own life. And always be thinking about how I can help other people less fortunate than me. And we all need to realize that we are responsible for our own actions. What we do and how we live here at home does affect the rest of the world. And remember, you guys have a voice. What you think and what you say does matter. And now, thanks to the internet, we all have a place where our voice can be heard. Now you guys have a platform where what you say can make a difference. And together, we have the opportunity to change the way an entire generation thinks and sees a changing world today. So what we do next? The answer is anything. Pick something. Anything. There is no action too small. Talk to your parents. Tell a friend from another town. You're on starting a brand new school year. Get some friends together. Come up with an idea. Anything that can help somebody and that's positive, like the kids from Maple Ridge did by raising money for a goat in a community in need. You guys, this is really happening and I'm excited, but it's not going to get better without all of our help. And we can start now, and we can all make a difference, and we can all be that change. Just like the lessons I learned in Kenya have affected my life and my perspective, so do the actions and the things that you do here at home affect the lives of those people in those communities. Remember, we are all one. We are all part of the same world, and at the end of the day, we're all looking up at the same stars, and we all have the ability to help. Thank you.